Everyone's talking about the national debt these days.
Public sector debt in the UK has reached a new record high.
France's debt has reached a record 3.228 trillion euros.
The staggering national debt itself, 31.4 trillion.
But have you ever wondered, if the government can print money, why is it always in debt? Well, imagine this. You're sitting at home with a magical printer. Anytime you need cash, you just hit print, and out comes money. Bills cleared, mortgage paid off, easy life, right? So, if governments can literally create money, why do we keep hearing that they owe trillions of dollars? Why not just print it all away? Here's the problem with that idea. Imagine this. One morning, everyone in your city wakes up to find that the government has printed a lot of money and transferred $1 million to everyone's bank account. At first, people feel rich, but think about it. Nothing in the real world has actually changed. The number of houses, the number of cars, the amount of bread in the bakery, none of that has increased, only money has. Now picture a car showroom down the street. 10 people walk in, all wanting the same luxury car that only one of them could afford yesterday.
I'll take it for 40 grand. Wait, I'll double that.
And when that happens, the seller starts to think,
hey, looks like everyone has a lot of money. I should charge them more.
and just like that, prices across the city start rising. Not because the cars or bread got better, but because money got cheaper. And that's called inflation. Too much money chasing the same amount of stuff. And when inflation goes out of control, it becomes hyperinflation. History has seen this happen. In Germany, after World War I, the government kept printing money to pay war debts. Soon prices were doubling every few days. A loaf of bread that once cost 160 marks in 1922 cost 200 billion marks by late 1923. People carried cash in wheelbarrows, and some even used banknotes as wallpaper because they were cheaper than buying actual paper. In Zimbabwe, the government printed money to cover excessive spending in the 2000s. The result? Hyperinflation peaked at an unimaginable 79 billion% month-on-month in November 2008. To buy bread, people had to bring bags of banknotes. The Reserve Bank even printed a $100 trillion note, because one US dollar was worth about 2.6 billion Zimbabwe dollars at the time. That's why modern governments don't rely on the printing press. Instead, they borrow by issuing bonds. It's not perfect, that's why countries are in debt, but it's far safer than destroying the value of money overnight.